Hello,
Hi Jay, how's it going?
going good. How about you?
Good, good, thank you. Let's see if we have anything on the agenda. I do have to drop at 10:30, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I got some feedback on external data status design doc. I'll get to it today. Meanwhile, I was working on like updating dips in our all our repositories, and it's kind of a little bit more trickier because Uh, I think it's been a little while long since we updated other dependencies than
Oh
Q
yeah,
version.
yeah,
So I'm facing a lot of errors. Like the other day, I was trying to update the linked on framework and I got like 50 to 80 errors on
yeah.
each
Try to
page.
do it like in smaller chunks, maybe. Instead of
Yeah,
doing all of them. I think that's probably good for isolate. Like do one at a time, maybe. Unless you're like, say, I think the kind version will be fine, but some of them might not
yeah,
be fine. I think I added like a node comment for the node version you're updating. That'll
yeah,
lead
yeah.
to the website generation, so we should test that one in like at the same time.
Yep.
Did you look into using the Copilot to update these?
Yeah, so a bit of them I did with Copilot, and I mean, not necessarily I wrote a prompt. I used it for helping out with the errors to resolve it.
Oh, I
Like
see. So
even
so yeah, I meant the like a PR getting created by Copilot.
no, I was trying to read up on it and it was taking a little bit of more time. So I thought I'd first finish up with this work and then parallelly
Yeah,
look
I
into
mean, yeah,
this.
I would say like just go for the other, like just if you can automate with Copilot, because I mean,
Yeah,
it's nice to have, but I think we can just say I think the most important ones are probably Kubernetes versions and then the gatekeeper slash gater versions. But other
yeah,
than that, I mean, I think you can leave the other ones, and then see if you can get a Copilot to update those things.
yep, sounds good.
So things like the say kind version or node version,
Yeah, yeah,
because they already work in and there it's not like a requirement for gatekeeper. It's just
yeah,
for tests or website generation and whatnot.
yep, sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
if you
actually
can automate
started.
it, then you don't have to do anything after that. Like it's just Copilot's going to automatically update. I mean, again, if it's possible.
Yep, yep. Yeah, I started listing down all the other dependencies at least so that I can just develop a prompt.
Yeah, and then like the prompt could also include things like if like pairing things, like say Node.js version, like together, and then not like adding extra things, so it'll be easier to debug.
Hello.
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 Well, yesterday I learned couple of new things about Copilot in VS Code. So I was trying to figure out difference between like cursor and I think Amazon launched one more VS Code fork and
Yeah,
the
it's called
actual
like
VS.
Kimi or something like that. I forgot.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And the essential difference was the context that can be provided to a prompt, and in VS Code, it's much more local versus cursor is what I read upon. But then I found out that in VS Code you can actually provide the whole directory as your context when you are writing prompt to Copilot, and which was pretty cool. So I'm gonna play with it a little bit more to make sure that it's
you can do that with cursor too. You can just like
yeah,
that's the entire code base.
yeah, yeah. That's what the advantage of cursor was, right? Like to it knows your entire code base. So I was
Yeah, I
like,
think they both do the same thing now.
yeah,
I need to look at Cursor. I haven't used it much. Yeah, I think they're pretty similar now. And I think the Amazon one, they have a wait list now because I think everybody wanted access. I think initially it's free.
yeah,
It's called Kiro, yeah.
yeah, Kiro. And I
I
learned,
applied for it. I never heard back. Did you get access to Kiro?
no, I didn't.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. And one more thing I learned about Copilot is that like VS Code is that you can have instruction like similar to GitHub instruction MD. You can have a local file which will define your code base and everything, and can be used as a prompt, like on top of what you already ask it, kind of thing.
you mean the Copilot instructions thing?
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's what I said to you
similarly,
before. Yeah.
yeah, but that's for the GitHub, right? Like similarly,
Hey folks, do we have topics for today? I mean I want to continue this, but I want to make sure, usually we should begin the call, introduce the call and yeah.
so for topics, I don't have anything. I
I
got
don't
some
see
feedback.
anything on the agenda. Yeah.
Yeah. I got some feedback on external data status stuff, which I'll get to today. And then I was working on updating dependencies everywhere in our CI. After releasing 320, it's been a little bit of time since we touched other dependencies than Kubernetes version and Gatekeeper version. So I was kind of facing a little bit of errors there, which I spent some time on uh, resolving. That's about it.
Yeah, that's what we talked about before you joined. And I asked Jay, hey, can we automate
Yeah.
the dependency updates with Copilot? These are things like kind version and stuff like in Makefile.
Gotcha. Yeah, but are you, other than that, are you blocked on anything?
No.
Okay, and I also saw that the readiness probe one, the the original issue, like the reason why you had to cut an RC, I think, right? Or
Yeah.
um seems it didn't solve the problem.
Uh,
Here, let me link it. Let me just add it to the agenda.
that's pretty weird. I need to test this once more. Like I did test it before cutting the actual release, and the readiness probe didn't fail few times. So
Yeah, we reverted to change, so this
yeah,
doesn't happen.
Yeah, so can you follow up on this? Because I don't, this is not good, right?
yeah. I'll follow up on this.
Yeah, let's prioritize this one, and then we can create a 3.20.1. But the policy team didn't also run into this issue, right? On testing.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe follow up with the reporter and maybe reopen the issue until it's actually until we make sure, they
yep.
have it.
Jay, did you reach out to the Michael before? I think we talked about talking to him to make sure that he can repro to that this doesn't this works.
Uh, what?
I remember we talked about reaching out to the initial reporter of this issue, the readiness probe issue.
Oh yeah, I did reach. I think yeah, I did reach out to him, but like before reverting that PR, but I didn't hear back in time, and so we decided to cut RC on the Monday after I reached out,
Right.
anyways, because
Yeah, maybe he doesn't look into like his Kate Slack messages or something. Yeah. Yeah, I wish GitHub had like a DM sort of thing.
yeah, I think the original author that made the change was, I think, Benjamin. It's this PR.
Anyway, I mean, let's just investigate and then see if you can
Yeah.
reproduce again.
Were there anything else that I think you had a design you needed to review, right, a while back?
Oh yeah.
Is that
That's
been already done, or yeah, that's
I'm
still,
gonna.
is this still needs to be reviewed, or you're good?
If you want to, yeah, sure. I got it reviewed through Rectify folks
Okay,
as well to see what they would like to see in external data status and
that's
metrics.
great. Okay,
Um, and I got some feedback which I'll get to today. Yeah.
okay. So Surtash, I think at least between one of us, we should review this.
Sure, yeah. Which the the provider change, the JSOC?
External data
Yeah.
provider status.
Yeah.
You want to take it, or do you
Yeah,
want me?
I can take this one. Yeah, I want to make sure that the Pulse team and then the Ratify team reviews this one.
Sounds good. The just quick your the removing the readiness probe, like just for good measure, if you are reverting it, you should reference the previous change, right? Like you reference the previous PR.
In the commit message or in the
Either in the commit or in the issue, oh sorry, the
yeah.
PR, whatever, like just make it easier to reference it, right?
Yep.
Also to track. Yeah, and I guess like he commented on the PR as well. So I guess you were gonna get to it eventually, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he just commented yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
like with the time zones even. Maybe today.
yeah, I just want to make sure like these type of issues we prioritize it because and we don't want to break anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll look at it today. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
anything
Okay.
else? And then are we okay? Are we good with the milestone, I guess? So I'm trying to catch up context switch to
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm fine with top 5 items, which is I think more than enough to. uh,
Can you add the due date for the milestones? Right
oh
now,
yeah.
Oh yeah, last one was July 16th.
July 16th.
Yeah.
To
What does that make it?
October 15.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, we changed it anyway, so I think that's fine. Yeah, October 15th is Wednesday. Yeah, I think that's good.
Yep. Done. Wait, did I update? It's like we have 322 as well.
Yeah.
I was making sure if I updated 321 or 322.
Oh, yesterday I added somebody opened an issue to drop the PSP from Helm chart. I
Yeah.
added that one.
I mean, how do we feel about that? Do we think it's okay?
Yeah, I mean that's
It's pretty
end of
old.
life in Kubernetes, and then we align with Kubernetes end of life, so I don't have any issues.
Okay. Yeah. Just thought we should talk about it, I guess.
Should I ping the author to see if they are interested in? Uh,
Oh, I was
in
just going to assign the copilot actually, but yeah, feel free to ping them.
yeah, the second thought was using Copilot, but yeah.
Well, one thing is like, let's let's do a good job of reviewing the Copilot PRs. Like, I know y'all are doing it. I just want to, because I've seen people like not understanding the Copilot code and just merge it, and that's pretty bad. Yeah. Uh, Mainly because even though you didn't write the code, right, you still have to maintain it.
Yeah, the person that triggers Copilot can't approve Copilot PR also.
I know, but I'm just saying I've seen people who just take Copilot
Oh yeah,
generated code
absolutely.
and not really understanding it, and that's bad.
I mean, yeah, this one is pretty simple. It's just
Yeah,
remove
yeah.
policy, and then yeah, that's about it. And then
But I
also
don't know
changing
if
the values.
I. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. We got 18 issues to resolve in 320. That's nice.
How are you seeing these stats? I feel.
Milestones. Like, so
Okay.
you click
No.
milestones and you look at closed, you go to 320 and you see 18 out of 18 closed.
Hmm.
I mean,
I think
what
they
do we
are
think
both.
any of these are like? What are the like critical must-have ones?
Say that one more time.
Like out of these 19 one actually, what are like the must-have one? That's like
820, 320 or 321?
321.
Oh, 21. Let me look. No, I was talking
It's
about
like
20.
it's extremely critical. Like people are asking for
Okay,
it.
yeah. Let me take a look. Oh, because we didn't like rank it, right? We
We
didn't.
did
We did rank it, I think.
we did
Oh,
rank
okay.
it, but we can look at it again
I
because we
see it.
didn't rank it through and through. So
I mean, the big one is, I guess, graduate back to GA. And obviously there's like sub issues, right?
Yeah.
Related.
Can we
so
actually add Jay? Can you add the sub issues for that one?
yeah, yeah. I'll make a comment. So one will be to support delete operation in VAP as well, which I think we are waiting for Max on, because there are like I have some ideas, but I'm not sure. Like
Yeah. I can ping him, see, but I don't know if it makes sense to continue to wait. Um, I say why don't you start the design first and then we can, yeah. Audit signature, replace action control, graduate this. I think the order makes sense. Uh,
Do we want to? So we already have some sort of status pertaining to VAP. Do we want any metrics also? I don't know
Metrics for what? Sorry.
for VAP generation.
Oh, do we not have metrics? That's
For VAP generation, I don't think we have anything right now that indicates that these many constraint templates or constraints are using that.
okay. I mean, yeah, that would be. Let me just take a look at the metrics. Uh, I see. So like uh, a um tag, right, for constraints and constraint template.
Yeah, but I mean it's kind of tricky with scoped enforcement action. I mean, for constraint template, we can say that this constraint template generates VAP, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it uses VAP for enforcement if constraint is not generating binding.
Right. So maybe it makes more sense to do it at the constraint level.
Yeah,
Because
or
either way, that's the last stop, right?
yeah,
Right. So and that would be a tag, right? A new tag.
a
Like
new, but
like
we
you know
don't.
how today there's status, there's enforcement action, right? Um, so this would be I guess like policy, what do we call it? The engine, right? Like what engine you're using. It might be good to know that actually. That's a really good call.
But so that's the thing, right? Engine is at constraint template level. Like even if constraint is generating binding, it's not sure if the web doesn't exist, then it won't use web. Like it will still go through the gatekeeper.
Right. Uh, yeah, but that's like saying how many that binding are there in Kubernetes, right? Again, that's a Kubernetes thing. You could have bindings without that, right?
Yeah. So like,
So
how
it's
do
kind
we
of like that.
determine engine? Then it's on constraint template level.
Um, I think we should just track like, did you crave that or did you crave that binding or not? That's good information, right?
So would it be at per constraint or per constraint template level or as a total? Like out of this many constraints, these are the
I
VAP.
think total because we don't do it for other metrics. We don't do it per constraint or
Yeah.
constraint template level.
I'm confused. Uh,
It's just, we'll just match the other Rego ones, right?
right. So wouldn't that just be a label on constraint? Like total or not? Like that's aggregation, right?
Right.
It's like saying total constraint template or total constraint, but it's meaning VAP VAP generation or not, or VAP binding generation or not. It's a facet of a type of constraint or constraint template,
Yeah.
right?
I think we need a label.
Yeah,
Just
that's what
yeah,
like tags, like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
called tags.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So basically, it's the same. You're collecting a different flavor or new label tag off of the current constraint template uh, metric,
Yep, yeah. I think it's just adding that tag.
right? And
That would
then
probably be a
you
GA
can
criteria.
aggregate. Yeah. Does that make sense, Jay? No?
So what would the tag be?
Just VAP.
Yeah.
And it will hold a number or like true or false or
Yeah,
active
yeah. So
error.
the total number of constraint templates is superset, right? Say let's just say 20, right? And then total number of constraint templates with the label with WAP, it would be like say 10. Total number would include both the WAP and then Rego ones.
Okay, so we right now have gatekeeper constraint
I think
template.
you should, sorry, and I think you should, at least for constraint template, you should just have the engine. Like, right, that way you could have one or both. Or like, in constraint template, you can say engine, right? Like we should track that information.
Oh yeah, so we'll have two of them then, two labels: engine Rego, engine WAP. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right, one tag, two labels,
Yep.
terminology. And then for binding,
Yeah, I just pasted the. Because yeah,
for
these are
binding.
the total gatekeeper constraint templates, number of observed constraint templates. So we'll add a
Which
tag.
contains active versus in error ones, right?
Right. So that's the tag. So we'll add a new tag called engine, and then that'll be Rego or WAP.
Hmm.
And in the future, whatever else too. Is that clear now?
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess like the problem is we don't know if people are using scoped enforcement actions or not, right? If they are using it, then ideally we could track things like enforcement points, actions, like we already have actions. Sorry, go ahead.
It was on previous comment for Certes. Certes, did you mean cell and Rego, right? Not web for
Oh,
engine?
sorry, it's cell. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
yeah.
just make sure.
Sorry, so many terminology.
Yeah, go ahead, Rita.
But then I think we need probably should think about then web generation part of it too, because if you're saying cell, that could be gatekeeper doing cell.
But then in that case, right, like when we are at GA, it's supposedly enabled by default. So whenever there is a cell engine, roughly or similarly can be translated to web. Or we can add a new metrics with like gatekeeper VAP count or something, which lists the generated web in itself, just as we have gatekeeper constraint templates.
Yeah, probably we need like a new one. I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, because if you do engine, that doesn't mean that the those got generated by web, right?
Yeah.
Especially if the user might have turned it off or whatever, right? Um, yeah,
This can kind of help users to know how many webs are in the clusters that are owned by gatekeeper.
yeah, and then the one that's gatekeeper managing those ones, not K8s web.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Then do we agree on the? We can continue this conversation on Slack as well. If
Okay,
you,
sounds good. Yeah, I think so. Maybe think about the under the umbrella of that web to GA. Like, hey, what are the things we are missing? And add those sub bullet ones. I think the metrics is a good one.
yep. Cool. So I'll do two things today. One is to get to the readiness probe thing, and
Yeah, let's
then
prioritize that one just in case
work on
it's
this one
breaking.
to make sure we everything is.
Yeah,
Those
sounds
are
good.
two
Yeah,
priorities.
yeah. Like I said, let's prioritize the readiness probe just in case. I don't because I think I know policy team tested it too.
Yeah.
Just lower chance somebody gets broken. Yeah, I think that one is important.
Yep. Cool.
Cool. Thank you,
Sure.
Jay.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah.